Kyno is an award-winning simple media management app that runs on your Mac or PC, offering functions typically used in onset, post-production, and editorial workflows in a user interface that's obvious and accessible even to non-technical staff like directors and producers. For more information, please take a look at the introductory videos that are linked at the end of this video. LucidLink is a cloud service that lets you access cloud storage as a locally mounted drive in a very simple way. The two most important things in our view that differentiate it from other services like Dropbox and Google Drive are two factors. Number one, you can choose the cloud storage provider used for actually storing the data, currently 12 are listed on the website. Number two, the way it does its file synchronization, which is the more interesting part from a Kyno perspective. Cloud services that replicate files to your local drive typically synchronize the entire file when you try to access it locally. So if you want to look at, say, a thumbnail and metadata such as duration or frame rate of a 20 GB video file, and you open it in an application that can extract that information from the media file, the cloud service would first synchronize those 22 GB to your local disk. How that can become a challenge and really a showstopper for many workflows is obvious. Not so with LucidLink. LucidLink only transfers the parts of the file that are actually accessed in chunks of 256 kilobytes. Together with its intelligent local caching, this can make a world of difference and let you work on a huge data set, only having a small fraction of the data on your local drive and still having a user experience as if the data was fully there. Why is this such a big deal? Think of the earlier example of the 20 GB video file and the requirement to extract the thumbnail and metadata from it to make it searchable for your team. To do that, technically, depending on format, you might only need 1 MB of the file, but not necessarily the first 1 MB, but some parts toward the end of the file. Now here's where Kyno comes into the picture. With its unique drill-down function, Kyno turns large folder structures on any drive into a searchable media pool. In contrast to regular file browsers like Finder or Windows Explorer, Kyno's optimized caching system ensures that a file only needs to be accessed once to retrieve the data necessary for that. So after that, thumbnails and metadata always appear instantly, even across system restarts. So just out of the box, Kyno lets you browse your LucidLink volume with thumbnail previews and searchable metadata without having to synchronize all of that data first. You can further optimize this by using Kyno's pre-analyze function on an entire volume to ensure that all this metadata is cached once and you no longer have to expect delays when subsequently working with the volume. You can also add and manage descriptive metadata for files such as descriptions, tags, ratings, markers, subclips, and have LucidLink synchronize that data into the cloud. Since it's actually just a few bytes per file, your entire team working with Kyno will receive these changes effectively in real time. Depending on your internet connection and the bitrate of your files, you can also play back and navigate in long multi-gigabyte high-resolution material including 4K and 8K without having the files on your local drives. Furthermore, you can use Kyno's powerful batch transcoder to generate proxy versions or dailies to share via LucidLink. This way you can implement fast and simple video collaboration workflows, including editorial loops, with an application all your team members understand instantly. Putting all this together using LucidLink and Kyno, you have an accessible, easy-to-use, non-disruptive and very economical setup to implement many file-based media workflows, be it editorial, production or post-production, backed by a secure and fast cloud system. Setup takes only minutes and the learning curve for your team is lightning fast.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on all things Kyno and click on the linked videos to find out more.